This is Shelton Benjamin.
This is Harley Race.
This is Mick Foley.
This is Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
This is the Monster Abyss.
This is Daniel Bryan.
This is JBL, and you're watching the MWF.
Be there live.
Wrestling fans from around the corner and around the world, welcome to another installment of Wrestling Insiders. I'm Dan Barati. This installment, let's take a look back at the June 17th, 2015 edition of Ring of Honor Television on Destination America. Before we get going, fans, we'd love for you to take advantage of some of the great offers we have here at Boston Wrestling, as well as from our partners that we team up with, so we can continue to bring you more and more great, free professional wrestling content. Don't forget that the WWE Network is going to be available to new subscribers absolutely free for the month of June. That includes WWE Money in the Bank this Sunday night, June the 14th, as well as recent big events such as Elimination Chamber, Payback, NXT TakeOver Unstoppable, and thousands of hours more in the WWE archives. It's unbelievable. It's the best value in pro wrestling media. Click on the link below on our YouTube page and start enjoying the WWE Network now for the month of June. Also, don't forget that you can help Boston Wrestling by using our special links for both Amazon.com and WWEshop.com. No matter what you buy, even non-wrestling merchandise on Amazon, we get a small percentage of your purchase, and it doesn't increase your cost 1 single cent. We bring you tons of free content each week and need some help to keep the train rolling. Don't feel like shopping? We have a PayPal account, folks. You can send a donation of any denomination, $1, $2, $1,000, whatever you like, using the email address bw@bostonwrestling.com. We'd love to send you a shout-out for helping grow our library for fans around the world to enjoy. We'd also be very happy if you joined us by subscribing for free to our YouTube channel. We're starting to close in on 800 free videos for your viewing pleasure. If you enjoy what you see, please share it with friends, and most importantly, click the like button on each video that you watch so YouTube will showcase our giant library to more and more of your professional wrestling fans. The opening contest, War Machine defeated Colby, Corino, and Adam Page. It was supposed to be the Decade taking on War Machine in this one, but B.J. Whittemore had Steve Corino's 18-year-old son Colby take his place, similar to his match 2 weeks ago against the Moose. War Machine absolutely killed Colby. At one point he tried to tag out and Adam Page walked away. War Machine finished him off almost reluctantly. Commentary was pitiful during this match again. It really took away from the enjoyment of the match. This was a match I've been looking forward to for I don't know how many years, folks, to see Warbeard Hansen, who's wrestled in the MWF as Todd Hansen, basically take all the good stuff we've done with him over the years here up in Boston, grow a beard, add more attitude to it, add more agility to it, and see him succeed on national television is such a great, great feeling to me. As someone that paid his dues, that did it the right way, unlike so many other ones that seem to sneak in sometimes, did it the right way, having independent goofs throw nonsense at him, trying to dress him up as a character named Handsome Johnny looking into a mirror. It's just a great, great, great feeling for me to see him succeed in the persona expanded upon that I knew he could succeed with. I never envisioned the beard, but I knew that Todd would be a success, and I hope he listens to this because I hope he knows how much he means to me. I almost feel like a proud papa, seeing how he's come along since I met him all the way back in 2002, along with Sable, but that's a different story for a different time. Cedric Alexander was in the ring. He said he was a top Ring of Honor prospect a year ago, but now he needed some wins. He challenged the Moose. And I don't know why he has this valet and the manager. They don't suit him. If he's supposed to be a babyface, neither one of them had anything to his gimmick. The edits were awful in this one. The announcers' mouths didn't add up with what was being spoken. If you can't light it up, I don't know why you'd put the announcers in the camera shot. I like the Moose character. The two sidekicks come off his amateur hour, though. They belong back on the indies. The redhead Veda picked up a wrench from under the ring, slid it to Moose. The Moose didn't want to use it. But then Alexander picked up and KO'd the Moose for the win. Tag team action. Tanahashi and Naito defeated Evan Seidel and ACH. Tanahashi pinned ACH with a splash off of the top rope. I really liked this match a lot when Seidel was in, not as much when ACH was in.
Kelly and Corino kept going on and on and on about pitching the contract signing between Jay Lethal and Briscoe later on in the show. I would have loved to have known a little bit more about the two stars from New Japan that were there. As someone that knows next to nothing about Ring of Honor, I would have loved to have known something about ACH. As someone that may be new to wrestling in general, I would have loved to have known a little bit about Evan Seidel. But they had next to no background on any of them, and I think that took away from the match. I understand they're trying to push the contract signing for the main event of the pay-per-view, but they didn't need to go over and over it throughout the whole match. Just my opinion. I imagine only a minuscule percentage of fans knew anything about Tanahashi and Naito, but I could be wrong. I could be dead wrong. In the main event segment, it was a contract signing for the main event of Best in the World's Friday, June the 19th. What I loved about this segment is how the rules of the match were presented seriously, even a time limit. I mean, imagine if wrestling could get back to that, where every stipulation, every rule actually means something, instead of glossing them over and ignoring them depending upon how it fits your need for a TV segment. Imagine if the entire genre, the way it's presented, actually reflected rules. Isn't that something in 2015? I applaud Ring of Honor big time for this. They tried to present this as the biggest match in Ring of Honor history. To new fans, they may believe it, but any long-time fan would probably know much better than that. Jay Lethal, again, I don't know what the heck has happened to him. I don't know if it's this character, but whatever charisma and personality he used down in TNA, it's just dead. Briscoes are great, though. I love those two guys. I'd watch them every week if they threw them on. I'll say this, this TV show and the previous 2-week shows on Destination America did absolutely nothing to make me want to see the pay-per-view or even their next TV episode. I'm looking forward to Ring of Honor's TV taping after their pay-per-view Friday night, so they can really format a TV show for Destination America, so they can get over their talent, so they can get over their angles, their storylines, as opposed to just tuning into a 1-hour show out of nowhere with no background to it, leaving fans unfamiliar scratching their heads. And again, it's very important to catch fans early on. I've tuned in for 3 weeks now, and I really haven't enjoyed any of the TV shows. And that's me being honest. I mean, there's been a match I've liked on each week's, I believe, but it's just nothing that makes me excited about seeing the next one. I want to support professional wrestling, so I'm going to continue to tune in, and I advise any true professional wrestling fan to not only tune into Ring of Honor and TNA and NXT and Lucha Underground if they get it every Wednesday night, but tell their friends about it. Help us grow the professional wrestling industry. I know Ring of Honor is better than what I've seen the first 3 weeks, and I'm looking forward to them to deliver it on the Destination America platform, hopefully beginning with the next episode of the week after that, once they start to use the fresh New York footage. I'm excited to see what they claim is the best wrestling in the world. I think every fan wants to see it. I think every fan has been waiting to see it. We need more good pro wrestling on TV. And that's not a knock at any of the other companies, but we need more good pro wrestling on TV. That's my thoughts on Week 3 of Ring of Honor on Destination America. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Share them in the comment section below. We don't bite. I'm going to have videos up of all the other Wednesday night War wrestling activities from NXT and TNA this week. Check out our growing video library on our YouTube channel. Till we speak again, fans, you and yours, be well.